going on, everyone? It's your boy Jimbo, and this video is just going to be a little short tutorial and also a rambling video. So I brought in my 2005 Nissan Maxima into a local audio shop that specializes in stereo equipment, subwoofers, speakers, audio, all that good stuff. When it comes to vehicle modifications. I brought my vehicle in sometime of June of this year to have an aftermarket stereo installed, and also having power wire ran from the battery to the trunk so I can install subwoofers. This video is just specifically for the stereo, so let's hop on in. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I got everything tore apart, and so this rambling part right here is I brought in my vehicle. I asked about the process of getting a aftermarket stereo, which I have one installed right here. And one of the techs had told me, or at least the guy at the counter had told me, that after they install the stereo, you will lose all these buttons. Everything up here would be, just, it won't be able to work because it's not ran off the same unit, the head unit. Well, I said, okay, that's fine. I mean, I mainly wanted to upgrade just to have the subwoofer installed in the back. And I ran with it for a couple months, and this is December. And I was reading on the forums about, how do you get certain buttons to work. And I was reading on, it was an Infinity forum. So it wasn't actually for the Nissan Maxima, but it was something about some wiring. Well, I have everything tore apart right here. And I'll go through the steps on how to get to this part. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is I found something that is purely, I would say, lazy or stupid by one of the installers that did this install. Like I said, vice versa, whatever. I was told before this even started that I was going to lose all these features. I'm going to repeat myself. I'm sorry. And a lot of these features, the main one I like is the fuel economy. I like to know what I'm averaging miles per gallon. And I also want to know, how many gallons till I'm actually empty. Basically that's my main number one button I wish I had. Turns out the motherfuckers that did my install, I'm not going to say the name, but they left this, pull this apart a little bit. They left this plug, excuse my finger, this plug right here, if you can see that. This plugs into this head unit. They left the plug, they left it unplugged so that I wasn't able to use my features. And I don't know why they had to leave it unplugged. There's no reason to have it unplugged. As I'll demonstrate, I will have power running to the stereo, and I will have my features. So the one thing that I miss is it didn't have a clock. If this cable was unplugged, I would lose my clock. And vice versa, you can see that the stereo is working. Okay. And also, now that I have that plugged in, I have my fuel economy. I have all these buttons work. I don't think... Yeah, these buttons down here don't work. But there's no reason for a shop to leave an important cable unplugged. What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Jimbo. This is part number 2 of this video. So on top of having that wiring unplugged for the top portion of your stereo, there's also another thing you should do before you put everything back together, and that is to reprogram the module that is for your stereo. I think it runs from the stereo to your steering wheel. There's a little black box. It's got 2 or 3 buttons on it, and basically you have to reprogram the vehicle in order to have your steering wheel controls work as well. So yes, the buttons will work, but if you were to just leave it, just plug in the cable and put everything back together, you will lose your buttons on here. And I will pull the link in the description on how to follow the button presses and what you need to do. There's like a button sequence you need to do to program all these buttons again. So hopefully that helps. I'll get back to the video. Thank you. Fits on if you brought in your 2004 through 2006 Nissan Maxima into an audio shop to have an aftermarket steer installed, and they will tell you, or they told you, that you will lose your buttons, your feet. I call them features. I don't know what else to call them. But yeah, as I said, as I tore apart my dash, and I noticed that the plug for this top portion was left unplugged. Don't know why they did that way. I don't know why. But as I said, as they told me before they did install, that I was going to lose all these features. The only thing that would work are my fan speed, which is not a good thing. This car's not running, but you get what I'm talking about. Just total bullshit. So I hope that helps. Like I said, hit me up with any questions. Hopefully this helps anyone else. Or like I said, if you don't want to do this yourself, you can take it back to the audio place and have them do whatever they need to do. Tear the dash apart and plug in the plug in there. So hopefully that helps. Take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Like, again, sorry for the bad video, but I'm hoping this helps. Take care, everyone. See you again.